Ramadan fast is that time for reflection, spiritual rebirth and sharing of love, and governments and critical stakeholders are using the opportunity of the season to boost economic relief for citizens. As part of this effort to provide succor for the people, the Lagos State government has staged the second edition of its Ounje food discount markets initiative, where residents can buy food items at a reduced price of 25%. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù.
The Ounje Food Market Initiative of the Lagos State government, which is in its second week, has continued to attract residents who throng the centers to make purchases. Some residents at the Ikeja Center of the Sunday Market, initiated by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for sale of food at 25% discount, commended the initiative as impactful. Inside Lagos visited the center to monitor the exercise on Sunday. Have a listen. The Ounje food discount markets of the Lagos State government is in its second week, and residents continue to take the advantage to get food items at cheaper rates. The Ounje sales hold weekly at Sunday markets across the local government and local council development areas of the state. At the Ikeja Center, located within the premises of Tokumbo Ali Primary School, residents thronged the place to buy food items like rice, beans, bread, eggs, fresh vegetables, and more at 25% discount. Buyers here cut across various strata of the society. One of the buyers, John Kwambo, who is a Ghanaian, said it is a big relief getting food items at cheaper rates.
I'm here to also patronize stuffs from this Lagos subsidized foodstuffs initiative. I purchased eggs, tomatoes, pepper, and then some few other stuffs. Yeah, it's better. I mean, the market price for like a crate of egg is like 4,000 and above. Here it's 2,700, and so it's 2,700. So it's an extremely good initiative. I mean, it's really good for the average man. Yeah, and I'm glad Lagos State has brought up this initiative. I'm actually a Ghanaian, and so I would even go and recommend this thing to my people in Ghana.
Another buyer, Samuel Adenaiki, described the orderliness at the market as remarkable.
I bought rice and beans and onions. Yes. Comparing to the market price, this one is actually very, very cheap. And the beans that they gave us for 6,200 was very, very plenty and cheap. I was like, if you go to the market now to buy that kind of beans is about 10,000 naira. But they gave us for 6,200, and I'm very happy. There's commotion in the market, but there's no commotion here. Everywhere is peaceful and rest.
The State Commissioner for Information, Benga Omotosho, is impressed with the turnout of residents at the center.
Everything has gone on very well. All of the things that we planned that should happen today have happened. Today you can see that it's generally calm, despite the fact that you have huge crowds at almost all the centers. There were one or two issues there, not enough gari in some places, but you can see that everything is available where we are now. And where we had shortage of food, food was brought in as early as possible. Now the queues are not just long, they are moving as fast as possible. There are more payment points.
He assured residents of better services at the centers as the state government has overcome the initial challenges.
all of the things that we noticed, the logistics problems of last week, they are no longer there. And as you can see, more and more people keep on coming in, despite the fact that the market is supposed to close at 4 o'clock. And Lagosians, they are very excited about this. First is for me to thank all of the guys who are here to ensure that everything goes well. The neighborhood watch, the police, all the security agencies who are here, members of the medical team, and all the others who have ensured that all of the participants at this market, that they have been comfortable. And even our vendors, they have done very well today for them to be able to supply as far as possible. The market opened very early today in so many places before 11, and up till now they have not closed. So I think it's something that Lagosians are applauding, and I'm sure that our boss, Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, will be very happy about this. Lagosians have said that they would like this to continue.
The Ounje food discount markets hold on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, has presented working and business tools to about 350 residents from all divisions of the state. Speaking during the presentation of the tools at the 5th edition of the Community Sensitization Mega Empowerment Program at the Lagos House, Ikeja, Mrs. Sanwo-Olu said it is part of effort to support residents for self-reliance. It's the 5th edition of the Community Sensitization and Mega Empowerment Program, organized by the First Lady of Lagos State, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. The beneficiaries came from various segments of the society, including people with disabilities. About 350 beneficiaries received working tools like hairdressing kits, popcorn machines, shoemaking packs, sewing machines, vulcanizing equipment, gas cylinders, industrial gas burners, and others.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, for Sanwo-Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, for Sanwo-Olu, you want to better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, for Sanwo-Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Sanwo-Olu.
In her remarks, the State Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment urged the beneficiaries to use the knowledge, skills and equipment provided for them judiciously.
The program is particularly coming at an auspicious time when the state government, ably led by our very own Mr. Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, who has rolled out numerous palliatives in respect to food supplies, transportation, flexible working hours for public servants, and many more to cushion the impact of the current economic challenges on our people. I urge all beneficiaries here today to seize this opportunity bestowed on you by Her Excellency the First Lady to utilize the empowerment materials provided and to strive for the intended benefits with determination and resilience.
Other dignitaries urged the beneficiaries to build on the gesture for a lifelong sustenance.
Take full advantage of the purpose of this initiative, whether directed at learning about financial literacy, in starting small businesses, or accessing support services. Consider this grand opportunity in becoming one of the contributors towards economic growth, even as you transform to being financially independent.
Free of charge, to make the best use of them and to further make sure that you use it to further touch lives, because some of you will still be training some other people. It's a multiplier effect of a thing. When something is given to you, definitely you have some more people to train and empower them to succeed in life. The purpose of this program is to provide you beneficiaries with knowledge, skills, and equipment necessary to empower yourself and be useful to your respective communities. I therefore encourage you to fully engage in the activities that will make each and every one of you to be independent. Take advantage of those resources and opportunities that will be presented to you today. Remember, the power to create wealth and positive change lies within each and every one of us. See this as an opportunity to grow. Don't see it as an opportunity to make what you want to make now. Look into the future. It's not bad now.
The wife of the Deputy Governor, Oluremi Hamzat, tasked them to propagate the program by using their skills and equipment to empower others.
I believe this mega empowerment will further strengthen the bond between our people and the government, as well as accelerate greater economic growth and development for all beneficiaries. We have been provided with some guidance that will accelerate and strengthen us to be more resourceful and responsible as youths, parents, and community leaders.
Addressing the gathering, wife of the state governor said the gesture reflects Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's commitment to empowering the people, especially women.
Pepper grinding machine, soap making, catering, shoe making, organizing, and hairdressing. Those are the areas that we showed our interest. We thank God that, like I said, we were able to do skills acquisition training and financial literacy for the people that you are seeing seated here. Take care of these equipments that you have been given free of charge. You kept on emphasizing on that, and also reminding us that we should please not sell these tools. We all know that they're very expensive. It has taken us a long time to be able to put this together. So it will be very, very unfair, for you to get this thing and then just sell it off. Please use it, and also use it to teach somebody else, empower somebody else as much as possible. That will really help reduce the poverty level in this country.
Mrs. Sanwo-Olu explained that the program has undergone reform and expansion to cater for several groups of people.
Initially, we started by financial empowerment, but this time we realized from our reviews that when you give people money, they just spend the money. So we decided to give them what they need. We had done a pre-assessment to ask the people what they need, and we're able to match the square pegs in the square holes to ensure that the right people get the right things. We have actually made some mistakes before, but this time around, the person that is collecting the hairdressing equipment is the person that needs it.
The First Lady stated that she remains committed to empowerment of the people.
The Office of the First Lady, apart from this intervention on empowerment, which I said is a collabo, also has some other strategic areas of support and intervention. And one of them, which we are very strong on, is sexual and gender-based violence, war against drug abuse, making the boy child responsible and relevant at a very tender age. Also, you know that I'm a senior girl child, so I am also an advocate for the girl child, encouraging them, ensuring that they can be what they want to be and be the best at any time.
The working tools were presented to the beneficiaries free of charge.
I'm the happiest person today because I've been making soap all this while. I've been praying for this equipment, and today giving it to me. I am so happy and I'm grateful.
I have to appreciate, I have to thank her for even remembering the poor masses as a whole.
I thank the Lagos State wife, the First Lady of Lagos State. She's doing well. I don't even have a shop. I'm doing these shoes in my house, take them to the market by myself, hawking them. Open a very good shop. I will train people. People will learn from me. Will produce a large quantity that they will be selling from the market. By then, I believe my struggle and my problem will be solved a bit.
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá wa ìyàwó aya màmá bàbá Sanwó-Olú ìrànlọ́wọ́ gidi tán ṣe irinṣẹ́ tán fún wa wọ́n gbà á lọ́wọ́ ìṣẹ́ àti òṣì pé ká máa fi jẹun ká máa lò ó kórí wọn máa wú ká dẹ̀ máa fi ṣe nǹkan re.
Better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, oh, better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, oh, you, you want to better Lagos, oh, you, you want to better Lagos, oh, you, you want to better Lagos, oh.
The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, says the state government is intensifying provision of palliatives to residents through a three-way approach for wide coverage. Speaking at the 4th edition of Ramadan lecture in honor of the late Oba Muftau Olatunji Hamzat, his father in Ifako-Ijaye, the Deputy Governor said this is not the time to apportion blame, but take action to tackle Nigeria's problems. The atmosphere of worship and teaching enveloped the venue of the 4th annual Ramadan lecture in honor of the late Oba Muftau Olatunji Hamzat. Islamic clerics, scholars, Muslim men and women gathered for the lecture organized by the Ifako-Ijaye Muslim community. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, joined the faithful for the lecture and prayers for his late father, Oba Muftau Olatunji Hamzat. The cleric reminded the gathering about the need to take collective responsibility for the challenges facing the country and pray for the way out. Those who attended the event said Oba Hamzat will be remembered for the legacy of service, dedication, and leadership he left behind, which continues to inspire the people.
And respect that we honor the memory of late Oba Muftau Olatunji Hamzat. His legacy of service, dedication, and leadership continues to inspire us all, especially during this sacred month of Ramadan. Ramadan is a time of reflection, spiritual growth, and community. It is a time when we come together to renew our faith, strengthen our bonds, and seek forgiveness for our shortcomings.
They fondly remembered his role in the establishment of an Islamic center in the area and called for support to actualize the dream.
On behalf of the Muslims in Ifako-Ijaye, I wish to sincerely remind you that Baba Hamzat
played a pivotal role in foundation laying of our long-time proposed Islamic Center. And we keep looking forward to receiving your support and that of the family members towards completing this important edifice for the benefits of Muslims in Ifakwajayi.
The Deputy Governor acknowledged that the economic challenges facing the country required concerted efforts, which the Lagos State government is doing through various interventions and provision of relief items for residents.
Government provide infrastructures, provide schools, and so on and so forth. But at this time, because of the economic situation, Lagos State government is doing like 3 layers in terms of food. For example, discount, free food for people, and then of course people can go to some bukas to go and eat free of charge once a day. The idea is to feed 1 million people, and then of course for the free distribution is to give to 350,000 families across the state. And then in terms of the discount, is open across the various local government and LCD, whereby people can get 25% discounts.
He also called on residents to take advantage of the state government's intervention in health to get their medical needs.
In terms of health, so Lagos State has divided the state into 6 districts, just like we have for our Ministry of Education. So each district will have 4 centers, so that means 24. And then there will be 1 in Alausa, Folani Koka, that means 25 centers, where people can do health checks and get medications free of charge, not to be sold, across the state. And that will go on for weeks. So basically, and then of course in terms of transportation, it's also to reduce, so people who has cowrie carts. So anywhere you can use cowrie carts, you get 25% discounts on ferries, on buses, and of course on the rail. And in terms of even the health, all our pregnant women, we are saying that they should not pay a dime in order to give birth to their children. So various initiatives just to make sure that we cushion the effects of hardship on our people.
The lecture featured teaching and prayer for peace and progress of Lagos and Nigeria. Obafemi Hamzat also graced another lecture in honor of his late father, Oba Muftao Olatunji Hamzat, in Mushin area of the state. This time, the event organized by the Mushin Muslim community featured prayers, teaching, free medical checks, and distribution of drugs. The lecture attracted dignitaries from the political, social, and entertainment circles. Some of the dignitaries said Oba Hamzat continued to inspire many people, even in death.
Doesn't care whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a non-believer. While he was alive, he was always ready to assist. So my relationship with him was like a God sent. He was a God sent to me when I was down politically.
The Deputy Governor started his remarks with prayer. He said that despite challenges, Nigerians have reasons to thank God and look forward to a better country.
If you are privileged, if Almighty Allah has given you, whatever it is, let's share so that let's uplift those that don't have. And that is the essence of Ramadan, love, and then hopefully we can carry it even outside of Ramadan. So basically, let's just be peaceful and let's love each other. Let's love our neighbor as we love ourselves.
The annual Ramadan lecture is organized in memory of the legacy of Oba Muftau Olatunji Hamzat. With effective collaborations among governments, stakeholders and citizens, the task of tackling challenges facing the country is achievable. And that does it on today's edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. Ramadan Mubarak, Amade Doja, Salam Adeni.